Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome to another round of online class for basic technology for GSS2 students of Anur Islamic College. This morning we are going to be talking about board practice. And board practice is all about the activities that are done on the drawing board to ensure a good drawing is produced. In board practice, it's all about the use of appropriate drawing instruments, the use of the right drawing instrument and material, the setting of drawing paper on the board, the correct use of drawing instruments, and how to sharpen pencil to draw border lines and other activities. So in doing this, we shall be talking about the setting up the board. To set up the board, we know we must have all the drawing instruments and materials. The drawing instruments and materials required for good board practice are listed below. We have the drawing board, the T-square, the set square, which can be 30, 60 or 45 degree set square. We have the compass, we have the divider, the protractor, drawing paper. Others are French curve, eraser, and other materials. So to do this, we have procedure for setting drawing paper on the board. To set drawing paper on the board, the things to do are: first, you place the board conveniently on the table with the square edge to the left hand side. So this is done especially by the right people are using their right hand, because you are going to be using your left hand to move the T-square up and down the drawing board. So after placing the board conveniently on the table, we place the drawing paper on the board in such a way that we leave equal space all around the drawing board. That is, we must make sure that our drawing paper is at the center of the drawing board. So after that, we place the T-square on the paper and gently move or slide the T-square to the top edge of the paper. This is done in order to ensure that the drawing paper is well set, is accurately set on the drawing paper, on the drawing board, so as not to ensure the bending of the drawing paper when set on the drawing board. So you gently slide the T-square down without moving the paper. This is done to ensure that when you have set your paper, you will be able to have a smooth transition of your T-square along the edge of the drawing. That is, you will be able to move your T-square freely up and down the drawing paper. Then after you've done this, then you use adhesive tape. It is advisable to use adhesive tape on the surface of the drawing board, because if you use pin or other material, it might destroy or cause scratches on the surface of the drawing board, thereby spoiling the drawing board. So it is advisable that you also always use the adhesive tape on the four corners of the drawing paper when you are doing that. So the next is the sharpening of the pencil. In technical drawing, the way you sharpen your pencil determines what you are going to get at the end of your drawing. So a well-sharpened pencil is very essential in technical drawing. Material for sharpening pencil are razor blade and sharpener. That is, you can use either razor blade or sharpener to sharpen your pencil. So pencil for lettering and freehand sketching should be sharpened to a conical point. A conical point is a pencil sharpened with uniform diameter at the tip, from the mouth of the pencil down to the tip of the pencil, so that it will produce a very thin line at the end of the day. Why pencil for geometrical or engineering drawing should be sharpened to its chisel points. So this is done to ensure a good drawing. In drawing horizontal lines with the T-square, so all horizontal lines on the drawing paper are drawn with the aid of T-square, usually from the left to the right. Then when you are doing this, you make sure you rotate the pencil as the line is drawn. The rotation of the pencil is to ensure the thickness, the uniform thickness of the line, because if you have continuously used the pencil, there might be likely that one part of the pencil has been used than the other. But if you rotate the pencil, it will ensure that you use the pencil uniformly in your drawing, and then you'll be able to have a uniform horizontal line. So how you do this is that you set your T-square at the left edge of the drawing board, and then you slide it to wherever you want to produce the horizontal line. If you want to produce the horizontal line at the top edge of the drawing paper, you slide it to the top edge of the drawing paper. While you want to produce horizontal line at the down edge of the paper, you slide it down towards the area you want to produce the line. Then you draw lines with set square. So to draw the set square is used sitting squarely on the T-square to draw vertical lines. We usually use a set square together with T-square to draw vertical lines. Like the T-square is set while we are drawing the horizontal line, we set the T-square on the drawing paper, and then we place our set square. Remember earlier I told you that we have two types of set square. We have 60-30 degree set square, that is a set square with one edge of 90 degree, one edge of 30 degree, and one edge of 60 degree. So, and that is the type of set square that can be used to draw vertical lines. It can also be used to draw lines at angle of 30 degree. It can also be used to draw line at angle of 60 degree. And the second one is a 45 degree set square, which can be used to draw line at vertical lines and also to use to draw lines at 45 degree. Then one important thing on a drawing paper is the border line. When any drawing without a border line will not be a good drawing. So these border lines are also called margins, just like we have margins in our notebooks too. So a space of about 10 to 15 millimeter is left all around the drawing paper, and usually demarcated with straight lines. To do this, you make sure you measure a 10 millimeter or 15 millimeter distance along each of the four edges of the paper. Now you can use your ruler or your set square to do this. After you have done the measurements, then you use your You use your T-square to draw the lines on the four edges of the drawing paper. These lines are also called border lines. So they beautify the drawing paper and protect the drawing inside the drawing paper. Then one important thing that must be in our drawing is what we call the title block. Title block is drawn at the bottom right hand corner of the drawing paper. It is used to give information relating to the designer, the school, date, class, scale, and so on. So it enables others to understand what the drawing is all about. Like I always said that technical drawing is a universal language. It's a drawing that can be drawn in any way or in any part of the world and taken to another part of the word for easy understanding. Now, to give information about this drawing, this title block is used. So it is the title block that will give us the name of the designer, the school or where the drawing is produced, the class if it is a school, the date in which a drawing is produced, and the scale, so as to give us how big or how small the drawing is. So that is what will enable others to understand our drawing better. And then we have lettering, which is also very important in drawing, because the way we write our letter can also beautify our drawing. So lettering is the act of writing letters, that is alphabets, and numbers, that is figures, in bold form or lowercase form on the drawing. That is the act of writing. We usually see writing in capital letter and small letter. So capital letter is bold form, while small letter is lowercase form. Good lettering and neat line work are very pleasing to look on the standard drawing. When we are lettering, it is important that we consider the overall appearance of the lettering. Good lettering and neat line work are very pleasing to look at on the standard. So lettering therefore complements the overall appearance of the drawing. So good lettering add more to the beauty of the work, which is a source of joy and pride to the producer of the drawing. So appearance of the drawing can be marred by bad lettering. However, the most important point is that the character in lettering must be uniform, legible, equally spaced, and well proportioned. So lettering can be done by freehand or with instruments. It is advisable that we do lettering by freehand. So that is the use of our hand only in writing the letters. Why? It can also be done using the instrument. The instruments used for lettering are lettering sets and the templates. All this can be seen in our mathematical instrument sets, the lettering set and the template. So this is all what we are going to discuss this morning. I will be waiting for your response so as to see one or two things about what you don't understand, or to add more to what we have done. So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.